Ryan, it's the ISPCC have launched their anti-bullying campaign this week. It's obviously something very close to your heart. You've 2 young daughters yourself. How do you feel about online bullying in particular?
When I was in school in the 80s, if a kid got bullied in school, he would have left the school gates at 3 o'clock or 3:40, whatever it is, and went into the loving arms of his home where he could get away from it. It's probably the toughest time in mankind for the victim of bullying, because not until the modern era has anyone been able to get you so much. That's why I'm so happy to be talking to you about it, because I fear for the children who are being pushed about in school, and then they go home and they're being pushed about psychologically. I worry about the internet. I think it's like the Wild West, and I think it's unpoliceable, and I don't believe there's a sheriff, and I hate that. And I hate that they can come and get you, and they can say things, they can do things. The word bully has to be carefully used. We see, I hate to debase the currency of the word, because if you're properly bullied, you need to be looked after, because you're not big enough and it's not fair. And when you think of this country's record on children, it's not good, and it's really ugly. And this Victorian idea of children should be seen and not heard appalls me. And you know, children need to be talked with rather than at or to. If you think of it, and if anyone watching this thinks of it for a second, imagine your child's in school today and he or she is being shoved against a wall. Think of how upset you'd be if you couldn't stand there between the bully and the child, your child. So you've got to stop thinking of it, well, my child's okay. When you hear of a child being bullied, now you've got to put your child's face on that child and walk a mile in the shoes, and then you're there. Then you're engaged in the argument, and then you're passionate about it, then you give a damn. You can't just A, hope it goes away, and B, hope the child can cope with it themselves. You do need to intervene. There's this awful thing, you know, don't tell tales, do tell tales. Please, I would urge children, you know, don't hide behind the couch. Don't go to bed at night and cry and move under a rock and hope it all goes away. It'll go away, definitely, and you'll be okay. But ask for the bit of help, because then you're on the road. You'll be out the other side. And always remember that, and I always say this to my own girls, you'll find that those who bully at school end up the least happy person in their life forever, because as much as the bully, the victim, carries the pain, the bully, when they eventually see sense, realise that that is not the way to go. So there is hope, there is light, and you'll come out the other side a better person. So hang in there.